All right guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're gonna be checking our fence, our electric fence, making sure we're good and hot because we may be getting a bull. Let's get into it. All right, so down here on this paddock, we got a Gallagher S80 lithium. Let's see what it's hitting at. That is not good, guys. Not good at all. So that tells me we are shorting somewhere. Let's go figure out where. All right, so this one has nothing, right? So evidently I did not energize this. So let's get this energized. I know for a fact, well, I'll say I know, I'm almost certain, since this is not energized, that I failed to connect that post down there. So I'm gonna take this down there. We're gonna turn this power off so that I don't get electrocuted. No more flashy. And we'll run down here and see if that is indeed the case. The only sucky part is you gotta walk all the way back up here to turn it back on. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of steps today, but yeah, you can see that is not connected. Farmer Tyler Ranch, where he used, well, let's get down here. Hey, Casper. Nope, not gonna let me pet you. It's okay. Hey, ladies. Nope. Nope. That is one fat critter right there. She is, you know, she's about I think about a month older than Casper. But man, she's thick, and Casper's, you know, petite or whatnot. So, I don't know. Guess it's just genetics. So, all I'm gonna do to connect this is take a little short piece. I don't know, we'll say that far. It's too much really, but I'm just gonna wrap around this wire. And come in this wire, kind of wrap around it a little bit. And that should give us a good enough jump from that wire to that wire. And then that's gonna come all the way down to this side. Plus, I'm gonna hook it up right there on that end. But let's run over here and just walk this wire. I'll drop the voltage a little bit, but it's, in my experience, not been enough to matter. It's just when it's on the ground, pretty much. Or sticks got it or something like that. So you can see that one's jumped, just like the other one we just did. This is where our problem's gonna be. We go up into the woods here. So let's walk this. Oh, there it is. We got some little limbs across the doodad there. This is what I hate about running through the woods with electric fence. But they kept getting through this fence over here. There is a fence there, but in places it's not very good. So I could probably take it down now. Well, I'm gonna have to set y'all up somewhere. Yeah, I could probably take it down now that they know where home is. But when I put it up, they were constantly getting over there into my nephew's deer plot, which I don't know if he's planting anything this year. I hadn't heard him plant. See there? All right, let's see if I can get it off of here without a chainsaw. All right. Yeah, I hear you over there. All right, guys, well, we're gonna stretch it. We're gonna tighten this fence line up a little bit since it did have several trees on it. I'm just doing it by hand because I would rather it stretch than break. I don't want it too tight. All right, we're gonna call that good. Let's go test our fence now. Here's our gate. And the way I got it wired up is this section is all by itself. Even if I got that turned on down there, this is not hot until I hook it to this wire. At that point, it would make that wire hot. Now that on the other side's hot already from going around the pasture. So this wire is hot from coming down there. We hook it up, we're good and hot. When I unhook it and throw it on the ground, it's not gonna short my fence out because now it ain't got no power. So I was coming back here and hooking it up to the fence, but I'm not gonna do that anymore because I got it isolated now. Let's go make sure the other ones are set up that way too. I'm not gonna energize this one gate, and the reason being is I really want that piece of PVC to go around this. So if I put a jumper wire over here, I would have to jump it to where this hooks, not here, right? And if I do that, then when I unhook, it might fall down and ground out. So I don't want to chance grounding out the whole thing trying to make this one spot work. All right, we got a flashy. Let's see what happens here. All right, much better. 8.2. Let's see what we are right here. This will be the furthest point away from the Energizer. 8.7. So we are good to go. All right, guys, well, I'm gonna call that a success. If you would, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks.